Oh, there he is.
There it
Oh my
is.
gosh. LA Kings rookie defenseman Mikey Anderson. Mikey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Wait, did you dye your hair? Is that blonde hair under there?
Uh,
Or is that just
n-
regular?
no, it's regular. It's just a
Oh,
little long. Doesn't normally get this long. So
okay. It's long and then
it's
there's like a glow around it. So I was like,
yeah.
uh-oh, are
The
we
light
changing
makes it look.
colors
It makes
here?
makes it look good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so today we are doing a Q&A with the fans, and we've got you here for, just a few minutes just to catch up, see how everything's going, and I've got some questions here to start you off before we get to the fan questions here in the comments. But fans, while you're watching, I want you guys to submit your questions and we will scroll through and make sure we get to them. So while I'm asking a couple here to start us off, you guys just hit us with the questions. uh, Everything's on the table, right, Mikey? Like you're down to answer whatever, right?
Yep. Oh, whatever. Yeah, fair game. Anything's fair game.
Love it. I love it. So we've got some easy stuff first. Somebody on Twitter, Tank Gaming 12345, actually asked who your favorite player was growing up.
Growing up, probably the most memorable one from being younger would be Marion Gabrick when he played with the Wild.
Yeah.
He was one of their best players. So I just remember when we were younger, my mom and dad got me and my brother both his jersey, and yeah, I think we wore that thing pretty much every day. So growing up, we loved watching him. We'd pretend to be him in the backyard nonstop.
Wow. And Kings fans, I'm sure remember Marion Gabrick as well. A big beloved to the Kings fan community.
Yeah,
We have, oh, I think your brother popped in here. He wants to know
yeah,
how your golf game is lately.
yeah. Well, funny because he's in the other room, just trying to get things going here. He just wants to try and say that he's better than me at golf. So
Is
there,
he?
you happy, Joe? Yeah, there, he's got it. Yeah.
Is he better than you?
Yeah, him and my dad are both better than me, but I've gotten a lot better, so I can actually compete with them now. But they still take it away.
We had one up here also. I believe there's so many comments now. I can't even scroll back and find it. I want to say Sean Dursey asked what it's like playing with Sean Dursey. I can't
Oh,
find
playing with
it.
dirt. Oh, there's nothing better. Just give him the puck and let him do his thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I have another couple questions while people kind of keep getting their questions in here. These are good, guys. Keep asking and we will get to your questions. I'm seeing a lot of just like people waving, a
Hmm.
lot of people just saying they're excited to see you guys back on the ice. Um, I want to know what you've been up to. We caught up not that long ago when you hopped on Bailey's Twitch stream, but how have things been since then? How's your kind of workouts and prep going, and what's it been like outside of hockey right now?
Yeah, it's been pretty similar for the most part. Like a lot of people, I'm trying to kind of stick to a routine to make it feel like a normal life for the most part. So, we usually wake up in the morning, we'll have breakfast, and then me and my brother will go out in the garage, do some kind of workout in the morning. Sometimes our sister will join us if she's able to get some time off of work. So get a little group workout in the morning, and then, kind of going from there. I've finishing up a class through UMD, so I was
Oh, wow.
been working on some schoolwork, and then other than that, the golf course is opened here, so we've been going to the golf course a fair amount, trying to just get out of the house and kind of just get a little space from everyone.
That's a great social distancing activity. It's just
Yes,
like
it's
we are
awesome.
far and
Yeah,
far away from
yeah,
people. Oh, that's great. Speaking of college, what like are you still majoring in something right now? What's kind of going on there?
yeah.
What
So
class are you taking?
I just finished my paper actually this morning, my final paper. I'm taking
Yeah.
I took cognition, so it's psychology, basically a lot about decision making. So after I left school, I still had probably around 2 years left of my
Yeah.
degree. So I was a psych major at school, so I kind of kept that going and just taking a class, pretty much every semester to keep chipping away at a degree. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's so rad. And sidebar to that, when you're in LA, are you living with Blake Lizotte?
yes.
How do you guys decide which college memorabilia goes up on the wall? Because St. Cloud State, Minnesota Duluth, like, is there a beef there with like who gets what, or is it just one big happy family?
We've butt heads a couple times. We try to not bring any memorabilia really into the picture, but
Okay.
we've bet dinners over who's gonna win when they play each other. So we kind of get little things like that, but when we're out there, it's pretty loose. We like to give each other crap about each other's schools, but it's nothing too crazy.
Good. And you're teammates now, so that's in the past.
Yeah.
All right, some fan questions here. CSP 2013 wants to know why you chose to be a defenseman.
Oof. Well, I don't know if I really chose. Going by my dad's theory, when we were growing up, he always made a rink for us in the backyard, and my brother was older, so he was a little bigger, a little faster, always had the puck on his stick, and I could never get it from him.
Yep.
So I kind of tried, I had to learn how I was going to get the puck. So I kind of learned how to defend more than handle the puck. So just being how we're so similar in age and pretty similar, my dad's theory is that Joey became the forward just because he had the puck more. And I became the defenseman just trying to learn how to get it from him.
You were forced into it, essentially.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Hockey Fighter 66 wants to know who is the funniest teammate?
Who is the funniest teammate? Well, for the short time that I was up with the Canes at the end of the year, everyone kind of has their moments. I think Dewey's got some good one-liners. I was able to go to dinner with him one night. It was pretty fun. He's got some funny jokes, some funny one-liners he says around the rink a lot.
Absolutely does. That's a no-brainer. One of the funniest guys around. All right, NHL Moves wants to know what is or was your favorite hockey memory?
Oof.
I'm sure there's a lot to choose from.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably my favorite one so far. Besides playing, my first game against my brother, that was pretty cool, but it was pretty fun being able to win a national championship with him. Just to get so hard to win a championship, and then growing up playing together with him every other year, it was pretty special to kind of have our last time together, ending on a championship, which was fun.
That's rad. No better way to do it than that,
exactly.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And then to debut, like you said, like with him there. For fans that didn't get to see, Joey plays for the New Jersey Devils, and Mikey made his debut on a game day against the New Jersey Devils, and it was a surreal moment, I'm sure, for everyone that witnessed and your family that was there as well. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was awesome.
LAKDG99 asks, how would it feel if you became captain for the LA Kings one day?
Well, one day.
Wow.
That would be a dream. Obviously, every little kid dreams of being a captain. You want to be the best player in the world. You want to do it all. So, if that ever was able to be a possibility and happen, it'd be awesome. It'd be really fun.
Dylan Smith, 2003, wants to know, how long have you been playing hockey?
Well, I honestly don't know exactly when I started playing, but I know I started skating whenever the skates could fit on my foot and be tied somewhat. I know my dad had us out there pretty young, so but I'm going to guess not too far after that we tried playing some organized hockey, and then it took off from there.
How many hand-me-downs of Joey's did you get? Were they Joey skates, or did you actually get your own skates too?
I was pretty lucky that I never got his hand-me-downs. We were growing up. My feet were always about the same size as his growing up, so it was never getting hand-me-downs too much. I think I got a couple hand-me-down, maybe like shin pads or elbow pads along the line, but never had to go through using his skates, which was nice.
Good for you. You escaped the secondhand stink.
Yeah.
Didn't need that.
Yeah.
Logan SMI Hockey says, what is the best prank that you've played or has been played on you?
Oof, best pranker. I think last year was, I don't know how I fell for it, but my brother and sister tried making a fake music concert. So I love Marshmello and Khalid, and they were trying to tell me that all of my favorite artists were going to be doing a concert together. And I believed them for a good 2 or 3 days maybe, and I tried looking into it, and I couldn't find anything on it, and I still get mad to this day that they did it to me, but it was probably one of the better ones I've seen them do.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking too, because you get your mind set on it. You're like, wow, this is going to be the show of the year. Yeah. Oh man. Turo Thinks Blue asks, Xbox or PlayStation?
I've always been an Xbox guy, so I've stuck with that. I don't know why, but it's kind of what all my friends had, and I've stuck with it.
What are your games? Do you have a specific game that you like to play?
Either NHL.
Yeah.
I just started getting into the hockey ultimate team on that.
Oh, wow.
Otherwise, if we have some buddies that want to play, we'll play Fortnite. But
Yep.
nothing too crazy. We always grew up playing hockey games or baseball or other sport games, so we kind of stick to those a lot.
For sure. Jonathan Poirier, 59, asks, what is your pregame meal?
Pre-game meal. Usually I'll have either some kind of pasta or rice. I'm not, I used to be really picky, but it's kind of lightened up over the year. I kind of mix it up based off how I feel during the day. So I'll have chicken for sure, but then depending on what I feel like, maybe some rice or some kind of pasta, kind of just however I feel that day.
Is there an advantage to the chicken over another protein? Because a lot of guys do chicken and pasta, but rarely is anyone saying, oh, yeah, I have a 6-ounce steak before or something like that. Is there like some sort of difference there?
I just think I feel lighter when I have chicken or like salmon on the day of the game. It's like the day before too. I usually try and have some kind of fish because I feel light the next morning. But I've seen guys that will have steak on the mornings or during game days. It's just kind of whatever works for them.
I love that.
Yeah.
I swear, all of you have chicken and pasta.
That's
like
the main one.
The meal.
It's the easiest one.
Yep. ICUI9 asks, how reliable is Cal Petersen?
Oh, he's the most reliable guy you'll find. Being with him, especially this year in Ontario at the start of the year, and we had a lot of guys still kind of getting pro experience and figuring out the way of the AHL. He won us a lot of games and stood on his head a lot. So hopefully he's doing that for many years and coming up here.
Love that. I'm sure Kings fans agree with you as well. Allie Wheeler 4 wants to know, who was your favorite person to play with in Waterloo?
In Waterloo, favorite. Well, it was pretty fun. I had a couple of one of my teammates there, Nick Swaney, who still plays at Duluth. So I played 2 years with him in Waterloo, and then ended up going to Duluth with him, and we were roommates our freshman year as well. So I spent 4 years playing with him, which was pretty fun. We had a good little group there. We had Shane Bowers, who's with the Colorado Avalanche.
Yep.
Ben Copeland was my roommate. He plays at Colorado College. It was just a little group we had that, we all enjoyed each other a lot and hung out a lot over the year.
That's great. She also said that she liked to watch you play in Waterloo too. She added that at the end there. So that's sweet. Oddball 03 asks, do you and your brother want to be the next Kachuk brothers?
The next Kachuk brothers, yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah. Matthew and Brady are, they've had a great start to their career, so we're, obviously hoping we can be like them. But I know throughout this quarantine, they've had some good videos coming out too. They've been fun to watch.
Wait, I've missed these videos. What are they? What have they been doing?
It's it's like a little segment. I think that it's called like Stuck with the Kachucks, and it's basically the two of them doing. I think I've seen tennis, pickleball. They've been playing some different games. It's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's something for all of us to check out then.
Yeah.
Falco Jimenez asks, besides the Stanley Cup, what award or milestone would you most want to achieve?
I honestly just winning. If I could win a Stanley Cup, I mean that's probably the only one I can think of. All the other stuff kind of, if it comes with it, it comes with it. But I know, for most hockey players, trying to win a Stanley Cup is the big one. So if I was able to do that, that'd make me happy forever. So
it's arguably the biggest one.
Exactly. Yep. Don't need anything else.
Someone didn't even ask a question, but S Bentley 88 just says, no Lucy, no care. How's Lucy doing?
Lucy's great. She's been tired today. She's been outside a lot the last couple of days, so I think she's been sleeping for most of the morning, which is good.
Good for her.
Yeah.
BV Kusin says, who is a current Kings prospect that you have yet to play with that you are most excited to play with in the near future?
Well, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I know some of the guys we got to see at rookie tournament last year that were all pretty good. They had some good showings. I think I'm excited to see Turcotte. I haven't seen him play. I think maybe once or twice when Wisconsin played Duluth earlier this year, but obviously he's highly touted. He's a really good player, so I'm excited to see what he can do next year.
We've got a couple more questions here. Someone asked, how do you protect your teeth, and are you afraid to lose any? You had a scare this year.
I had a really close scare. Yeah.
The chiclets are intact still.
Everything's still there, but just, I don't know, wear my mouth guard, and then you got to get a little lucky. Hopefully no sticks or pucks are coming in hot, but if it happens, it happens.
Oh my gosh, it does happen. And let's end on this one here. Why do you wear number 44/number 4? Someone put. Alexandra Grace 9 asked that.
Coming into Ontario, I was just given 4, so that was kind of what I was stuck with. And then same with 44. That's what I came into camp with, and then stuck with it. But over the last couple of years, I've always worn 24. When I was in high school, that was the first number I wore. And then, we got another guest here.
Oh,
get her in.
I'm so excited. Lucy! Oh my God. Is that Jerry?
Yes, she was upstairs listening. She had
How's
to come
it
and say
going?
hi.
Mr. Anderson, how's everything going?
It's going good. How are you?
Wonderful. Welcome to LA Kings live stream. We were just ending on our last question, and Lucy was just perfect timing, just here to say hello. So, oh my goodness. Mikey, before we let you off the hook here, anything you want to say to the Kings fans? You know, everyone that kind of tuned in, everyone that's just been waiting for hockey and waiting to see you guys back at the rink.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Stick with it here. Things are getting better day by day. We just got to keep doing our part. Keep the social distancing going, keep all the same stuff we've been doing. I know all the guys are excited to get back to playing games and want to get back out there as soon as possible. So, everyone do our part here, and hopefully we can be back out there sooner rather than later.
Well said. I know the fans are just waiting for the day to come where hockey is just back on the ice and back on our TV screens.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, stay safe. Keep the golfing game up. Maybe you can surpass Joey in skill here.
Yeah, that's
Pick
the
up
goal.
a couple skills.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for doing this, Mikey, and we'll see you soon, hopefully, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Kings fans, for watching. We'll see you guys soon.